Hi and welcome to the new video. I've had a delivery from Hatchette Partworks. I've got 4 deliveries in this one. Issue number 3, the Assault Intercessors. Issue number 4 with the Score-Peck Destroyers and a pot of lead belcher. Number 5 is the interesting one. This is the Hatchette Partworks exclusive Primaris Captain. Not sure whether I'm going to build him as he's intended though. I think I'd rather convert him. And finally issue 6 with a sprue of Flamestorm Aggressors and a pot of Baden Black. So I've got some options on the hobby table at the moment. Obviously I could paint the recently converted Blade Guard Lieutenant. I've got the Royal Warden to paint. I still need to decide on a base scheme for the Necrons and paint the other 2 Necron warriors in the scheme I've decided on. I've got an idea for a third colour I'd like to introduce, so I'm going to do that on the basing. We're also going to announce the winner of the Royal Warden giveaway at the end of this video. But I was carrying on thinking about the conversion, and having all these sprues delivered from Hatchette, it got me thinking about a project that I've been quite keen on for a little while, and I think now I might have the means to do it. So as I say, in my recent delivery I've had quite a few sprues delivered. I've got the Assault Intercessors here, although they have the Ultramarines Ultima raised on their shoulder pad, which is a nice touch for your Ultramarine collector. Got the Flamestorm Aggressor sprue, which has some really nice details actually. The Aggressors have got really good torso options as well as some base options you can see there. So yeah, there's quite a few interesting parts on there. I also have a Blade Guard Lieutenant sprue left over from a second copy of issue 1 I got, and of course the new Primaris Captain. And this got me thinking that since the Blood Angel Codex allows the development of Death Company characters, I might treat my Death Company to a captain. So I started off by choosing one of the Aggressor torsos that I liked. I had to adapt the back because I didn't want the backpack section in place because I want to use the Primaris Captain cloak, so just had to clip that away, so I was just left with the tops of the backs of the legs, giving me a full knee joint to connect the leg to. So yeah, once I'd removed a little bit of the back section and some of the inside of the cloak, I was able to get quite a nice fit between the Aggressor torso and the Primaris Captain cloak. So yeah, now it's just a case of trying to find some legs that fit from the remaining parts. So I decided to go for the Primaris Captain's lower left leg for the Death Company Captain. It's got a nice banner detail on there and some scenic element, so just a little bit of convincing, and we were able to achieve a nice fit there and had that glued on. So now it's just a case of trying to find out if any of these sprues had a suitable right leg. I was drawn straight away to the Blade Guard Lieutenant sprue. His leg appeared to be a good match, not only for the space I had, but also for the stance of the mini that was starting to develop. Had a look through the Assault Intercessor sprue just in case. Obviously the Aggressor sprue wasn't suitable because they're a different armour class. But yeah, came back to the Blade Guard Lieutenant sprue and decided that was a good fit. First thing to do there obviously is remove the part from the sprue. On this bit I only needed the lower leg section, so I not only had to remove this part but also then detach the leg section from the rest of the leg. What you need to try and avoid here is to clip too close to the part that you want, because as I mentioned in a previous video, the clippers can sometimes crush different components depending on how much you're trying to clip through. But yeah, just being careful, clipping off what you need in small sections at a time, just to make sure you don't cut away too much. Obviously some gaps can be filled with green stuff quite simply, but it's always nicer to have a better fit with the plastic, just because the glue is more effective. So after a series of adjustments with the craft knife, the file and the clippers, you eventually get enough contact for a suitable glue bond, as well as trying to cover up any gaps. As I said, some gaps can be filled with green stuff, but you just avoid them as much as you can. Yeah, so that's it. We achieved a nice fit, glue it up, and move on to finding some arms. So this is a closer look at what we've got so far. The legs have attached quite nicely, and the mini's starting to develop a bit of a pose that we can build on with the choice of arm positions. So to find the arms, I had a look in the bits box. There's a lot of Death Company and Sanguinary Guard parts in there, so it's always a good place to look. I've also got some old Reaver arms, which are better for the Primaris scale. So yeah, it's just a case of having a look through, as I did with the Blade Guard, try and find some bits to customise the mini. Same as the Blade Guard shield, I was able to come up with this. Has the centre of a Sanguinary Guard pauldron, as well as the laurel thing from the Primaris Captain sprue. So yeah, and I want to use that with the Primaris Captain's left arm, which means the mini will be holding the shield out above his head. Okay, so here's that on the mini. Got the look I wanted with the shield out above his head. I also decided to remove the original pauldron because I wanted to add a Death Company specific one to go along with the character's theme. Okay, so the video jumps forward a little bit here, just using exactly the same principles. I was able to find a right arm for him, as well as a right Death Company pauldron. I got his head from a Blood Angel upgrade sprue, and his backpack is Death Company. I also put together this Thunder Hammer, which actually had the heads are from a Chaos Rhino sprue, and the weapon handle and arm are all made up from 3 different kits. So here's the finished mini. Really happy with how he turned out. Made him up really on the spot, had no firm plan for when I started. Just needed to incorporate as many Death Company specific parts as I could. Really happy with the Thunder Hammer. So utilising 2 parts from the Chaos Rhino kit to achieve that. His right leg is stood on a lump of green stuff just for stability and to help the pose. So yeah, quite a lot of work got into him, but really happy with the outcome. I think he's going to look really good painted up, and be moving on to that soon. Okay, so it's time to draw and announce the winner of the Royal Warden giveaway. I had a look at all the commenters on the video, and I've put you guys into a spreadsheet. These are all the people who made comments who are subscribed to the channel, and yeah, entered in a random number generator formula, and we drew number 13. So our lucky winner is Billy Bowen. I'll be messaging you separately and arrange delivery of the sprue. So congratulations, you're the winner of the first channel giveaway. So yeah, thanks for watching. Any questions about the conversion, put the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer them. So thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.